Well, it turns out we should have gotten Vincent's flu shot like Friday probably, so that he could have Saturday to recover, because he's not feeling well. His temperature was 100 this morning. He's been up since before 5 a.m. and he felt a little nauseous, but he hasn't gotten sick or anything. So he has to stay home from school today, and that's not good. So I guess learn my lesson for next year. If we give him the flu shot, the flu vaccine, we'll give it to him probably on a Friday so that he can take it easy on Saturday. So I don't know if anybody else gets a reaction to the flu shot, the flu vaccine, but I think I had a little bit of one this year. We didn't get it last year. All three of us did not get the flu vaccine, the flu shot last year. Not sure if any of us ever had the flu, because I don't feel like I ever had it, but yeah, I got a little bit of a canker sore, which is how I react to when I eat gluten. I get either like a cold sore or a canker sore. So it's kind of, I think that's like your immune response. I'm not a doctor, but I would guess. And so after the flu shot, like a couple days after I got the flu shot, I developed a little bit of a canker sore. And so I think it definitely activated my immune system. And I do remember having a bit of, not queasiness, but I just didn't really have an appetite, and that's really uncommon for me to not have an appetite. So I recognized that something was going on, and I was like, why? And I was like, oh yes, the flu shot. It's probably just causing a little bit of an immune system reaction. You know, my immune system's upping, and so I remember the day after I got it, I took it easy. So, you know, I guess it just happens to some people. It's not, I don't think it's a myth. Anyway, he's 13, so you'd think that his immune system would start to really get stronger. Because I know, like in small children, shots are hard on their bodies. I remember that, you know, them getting a little bit of a fever after getting vaccinations. I say them, I mean Vincent, because I've only had one kid, but and hearing stories about other kids with that too. So, yeah. Well, I guess he's just going to spend the day. He seems perfectly content to be on the couch watching TV and the iPad, and I mean, it's not very productive for him. He's going to get, unfortunately, he's going to get even further behind in homework. I just realized I'm on the wrong street. I need to be one more street over to go to the house that I'm going to today. Yeah, it happens to be on the day I have to go to work as well. I can't stay home and nurse my baby. No, he's not a baby, and he's fine. I made him toast. I gave him some banana slices. I gave him ginger ale. He wasn't really eating or drinking much, which is one of his issues. He needs to make sure he drinks more water throughout the day, because I think he's chronically dehydrated. Maybe not. Maybe some people don't need to drink as much water. I know I always carry my water with me, and I always am drinking it. That's me, though. So I'm gonna go clean this house. This is my client that is a Norwex distributor or seller, and so she likes me to clean the house using only Norwex, which means mostly just using the cleaning cloths. So if you're not familiar with Norwex, it's a kind of like a natural fiber towel brand. I don't know how to explain it. You can look it up if you haven't heard of it. It's very popular though, so I'm sure you have. And I owned some of the products before, you know, I met her and did this house, so I was familiar with how to do that. And I don't use really chemically stuff when I clean anyway. I use mostly Melaleuca, which is another multi-level marketing business that my husband does, but we only buy stuff for ourselves. We don't try to sell company to other people. Anyway, I use Melaleuca cleaning products, and she doesn't want even that. She didn't want me to use even that, so I understand. She said even essential oils sometimes can trigger migraines or headaches for her, so any of the, you know, quote-unquote natural cleaners, even that's not good enough. She just wants water and Norwex cloths, and there's a couple select Norwex cleaning products that I can use. The Blue Diamond and the cleaning paste I can use like in their sink, and then there's a descaler that you can use for the shower too, or bathrooms, you know, wherever you have lime scale buildup, or, you know, hard water deposits in your bathrooms and stuff like that. So, but I always bring my own vacuum. I always bring my Dyson. No one complains about that because most people don't really own their own Dyson, and so once I tell them like how well it works compared to a regular vacuum, they're like, oh yeah, we wouldn't mind if you brought your own vacuum though. I am a little bit tense about my brakes. I really need to take my car in. My brakes are a bit mushy. I'm going to tell my husband that we might need to do that before Christmas break. We were going to do it over Christmas break so that he wouldn't have to take any extra time off work to like give me a ride to and from the mechanic and such, but having mushy brakes is not a good thing to drive with. Coffee. So this only takes me about 3 hours to clean this house. It's a cute little 3-bedroom, and then there's a guest bedroom in the basement, so it's probably like, I would guess 2,800 or 3,000 square feet total maybe. So it's a one level, like a ranch with a basement, not a walkout basement, just a regular basement. So I'm gonna go do that and listen to podcasts while I clean. Usually listen to Joyce Meyer podcasts, JJ Virgin, I like her podcasts. Sometimes The Bulletproof, because, you know, Dave Asprey, sometimes he has some good stuff on. Good morning. Excuse the no makeup face today, but I just got home from dropping Vincent off at school, and something completely changed my mood. On the way, I was listening to the 80s channel on Sirius XM. I love Sirius XM. It's an expense, but worthwhile, I feel. Makes driving so much better. And they announced that there's holiday channels, and the announcer said, oh, and the Mannheim Steamroller channel is getting a lot of buzz this year. And then he said, channel 30, yeah, I couldn't understand it. So at a stoplight, I quick looked it up, and it's channel 30 if you're a Sirius XM subscriber. And I'm just finding out about this on December 13th. Why? I love Mannheim Steamroller. We went to the concert. You know, they're from here. They're from Omaha. So we went to the concert 3 years ago. Someone bought us tickets for our wedding that year. And it was fun. Really fun. Really good. My husband and I just went. And we want to go this year, but the tickets are so expensive. It would have been almost $200 for like one of the worst set of, you know, bank of seats, so for 3 tickets. So we'll see. Maybe I can find some like on sale right before, but I doubt it. We'll probably just forego it this year and just I'll just make good use of the Sirius XM channel. All right, if you have a Costco membership, go now and get one of these blankets. There are other designs. This is just the one I picked out because it's gray. But my son has one from last year, that has little leaves on it. I can show you that on his bed, but these are the softest blankets. I actually think that his from last year is heavier. I don't think this one is quite as thick as last year, and I really wanted one that was thick and warm. But it's a great throw, and the good thing about it is it's perfect for like napping or putting over yourself on the couch if you're a cold person, because it's larger than normal throw blankets. It's like, I think it's got like an extra 10 inches one way, because I think it's 60 by 70. Anyway, that's a good blanket. And it's Life Comforts is the brand. I don't know where the tag is. Anyway, this is like the only bag of presents I have. I really need to do my Christmas shopping, but I got this at Aldi. I don't know if I showed this to you. I don't think so. I was going to give it as a gift to someone's name I drew, but I found out that the kind of coffee they like is probably not going to be in K-cups, so I'm going to have to revise my thinking on that. And my parents don't really drink coffee, so I don't know. I might end up keeping this for myself or just giving to like my husband to let my son give to me as a present or something. These are the, I think I already showed you these, right? Yeah, I already showed you these. Okay, let me show you this. This is something I got. My sister-in-law sells Mary Kay. So in the, gosh, I have a frog in my throat, sorry. In the recent Mary Kay catalog that you get in the mail, you got a little sample. This blush, I love this blush. I've been wearing it the past, I don't know, 4 or 5 days, and I think I'm gonna have to get it. So it's called Rosy Nude, and it's the Chroma Fusion. Wait, there it is, Chroma Fusion collection from Mary Kay. The thing I like about it is that it's not pink. My face is pink enough already as it is. So here's the one that I bought last year and I let my son have. And I think this year it's more taupey brown shades of leaves, but yeah, as you can see, they're pretty big. So that's that blanket. Mm-hmm. So I've been hearing about this brand, Annmarie Gianni skincare. It's a natural brand, like a no, paraben, sulfate, I don't know, whatever. No, none of the bad stuff. Annmarie Gianni. So let's see if we can find the brand. I don't know. Let me find some literature here. There it is, Annmarie Skincare. So I thought about getting the sample pack, but usually they're $10, and then I got an email that said, oh, we're going to offer you the sample pack for $1 each. I'm like, oh, well, let me just see if there's a limit to how many you can get. Because there's 4 different types. There's Soothe for sensitive, there's Balance for combo normal, and there's Restore for dry mature. And then let me see if I can find the, oh yeah, and then there's one for oily skin types, Purify. So I got all 4, and I got 3 of the Soothe, 3 of the Balance, and 3 of the Restore. I only got one for oily skin because I don't have oily skin, but I wanted to try the products. The disappointing thing is, and I've tried them, okay, I came to my bathroom to show you because this is where I've unwrapped them and started using them. You only get two little thingies in the sample pack. So this would be for the normal normal combination skin. So you get a little thing of aloe herb cleanser, which is good for about 2.5, maybe 3, 2 to 3 uses. And then you get a little thing of facial oil. And each set has an oil. So for the mature skin, you get this anti-aging facial oil. For the sensitive skin, you get this sensitive skin oil. See, the packages are oily. This one I think smells really weird, anti-aging. This one makes your face smell like Earl Grey tea. It smells like bergamot, which is not a bad smell. At least it's neutral, a man or a woman could use that. And this one has no scent, so that's good. But I'm not used to using oil on my face. It's a different experience. And I wanted to really try some of the other products in the line, like the serum, a mask, and the toning spray, which I heard is really good. So that's why I was disappointed, because when I kind of looked up reviews of the sample kits, some people had gotten a third product, or maybe just a different product, rather than just the cleanser and the oil. But so far, they're good. I mean, my skin hasn't, I've only used it like twice for like one day, last night and this morning. My skin hasn't reacted badly. It's just the whole oil thing. I'm not used to using oils on my face, and this one smells, I don't like the smell of that. I couldn't even describe it, but it smells powdery, kind of like an old person. Is that bad to say? But this one is okay. And it wears off after about half an hour, the smell on your face. So it's not terrible, you know, and I got 10 sample kits for $10. That's a good little deal there. I don't know. I'm trying to move to more natural self-care products because I know that would be better for my thyroid to have less, you know, toxic ingredient, you know, perfumey ingredients. Even in your skincare, because your skin does absorb some of the stuff, well, a lot of the stuff you put on it, it absorbs deeply, I guess. So if you want to try these, I would say go ahead. I don't know, if maybe if you pay $10 for a sample kit, you actually get better samples than just this cleanser and the oil. I should mention also, when you open it up, there's a coupon for $10 off any full-size item on her website. And like I said, I wanted to try some of the other stuff, and then I might have converted, you know, on 1 or 2 items. I don't really want to spend that much, honestly, on skincare. Everything's pretty much over $30 for everything, and it's just not really in my budget to spend $50 on a serum and $35 on a cleanser. When it's something you use every day, I need to have it a little bit more budget friendly. So I need to go pick up my Christmas cards. I have my list of people to send them to, which exceeds the number of cards I ordered. So I don't know what we're gonna do. We're make some cuts or print more cards. They're just from Walgreens, so it'd be easy to print more cards, but my husband said we don't need to send them to everybody in the whole world that we know. So we'll probably just make cuts. It's not a big deal. And definitely I'll try to send any to anyone I receive cards from in the next few days. First I have to go pick them up, and then I need to get some teacher cards and gifts. Last year I think we gave them scooters, coffee, gift cards. I like to give my son's teachers something, either now or at the end of the year, just to show them I appreciate all the extra attention that they have to spend on him and expend on him. He is little extra grace required. That's what we call those people. And then I have to go to the post office and get a flat rate box so that I can ship things to my sister's family. Oh gosh, I have a lot of things to do. I need to go to Walmart and return the other earrings that I didn't like, and this sweater that I'm wearing. See, I still have the tag on it. I'm like checking it out. I'm thinking maybe I'll keep it after all. I don't know. It's not that flattering on because of the arms. They're very, you know, bulky. However, it was $16, and you can't beat that price really for a chunky cardigan. Will it fall apart after I wash it? I don't know. But I need to go to Walmart and return the earrings at least and get some of these for my sister.
I'm not gonna eat chili tomorrow. I'm gonna eat.
You're not gonna eat chili?
No. I'm not gonna eat my mom. I don't want to socialize.
Aww.
What are those?
They are parsnips. Okay, this overhead lighting isn't doing me any favors, but I'm working on my Christmas cards. Finally went and picked up the Christmas cards, so I'm gonna narrow it down. I know I won't have enough to send to everybody in my family and Nate's family whose address I have, but working on them. Have a little peace and quiet, because the boys upstairs showering and Nate's in the basement working on some projects, so guess what I'm gonna do? Gotta have your Hallmark movies on when you're doing your Christmas cards. Am I right? What's this one called? I have no idea. The plots are all the same. You know how it is.
I really appreciate your enthusiasm.
And I've got my hot cocoa, which is pretty much just water and cocoa powder like you saw. And I have just a dash of monk fruit in the raw in there. That is good, keeping me warm. Okay, someone's feeling a little grimy and looking a little grimy. Someone's gonna need a BATH. Who's gonna give it to her? Mama. Here's the before. She doesn't look that bad actually, but she just feels kind of dirty. Yes. Oh, sweetie. And here's my pretty girl afterwards. After her bath, yes. Yes, a good girl. Such a good girl. It's not your favorite thing, but you look so much prettier and cleaner and smell better. And we get a treat after, don't we? So it's not so bad. It's not so bad. So I just finished curling my hair because I washed it earlier today and didn't style it. I just kind of let it air dry today. So hopefully it will still look okay after I sleep on it. I usually just put it up in a ring scrunchie thing. One of those plastic, what are they called? I don't know what they're called. Anyway, show you our tree. We don't have any presents under it yet. And there's our nativity set. And there's just like some junk. No, actually that's a gingerbread house that Vincent started that's not done. And then over here I put some lights. Just some lights. We don't have much decor up. And I guess you can see there in the kitchen we have that garland up. But okay, so finally have a little peace and quiet. I like this time of night. It's about, well, it's 8 already, so my son technically should be out of the shower by now, but kind of got started late. Looking forward to Christmas break, so we don't have to be so schedule oriented with him going to bed early, and because school starts so early. It starts at 7:45 for him. Very early start for middle school kids. So last night we finished a movie that's been out for a while, but it's on Amazon Prime for free now. It's called Downsizing with Matt Damon, and Kristen Wiig's in it too for a part of it, but well, there's lots of good actors in it. Christopher Waltz. Anyway, that was a really good movie. My husband and I really enjoyed it. It had a lot of like deep messages in it, I felt like. So if you haven't seen Downsizing and you have Amazon Prime, go watch it. It's really good. I would watch it again. My husband even said, like, maybe I should buy this movie. I like it so much. I can't believe we actually like the same movie.